Namaste everyone. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amruta Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. I welcome you all to my channel, Dr. Mahesh speaking, and for the second session of Charaka Samhita Pathana, Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyaya. So very sorry, today also I had little problems with the internet and all. So please excuse me for that. So without delay, we'll start today's session. So second session of Deerganjeeviteeya Adhyaya we are going to start. I have one very interesting what you can call comment. I would like to read it out. It is from the DZ family. I really appreciate the enthusiasm. See, many times we think like only movies, comics, stories are like interesting and they create interest. But here, the person, the DZ family, has commented that very informative, sir. Didn't get the answer why Bharadwaja didn't go to Brahma to gain the knowledge. See, when I first time read it, I felt like why Katappa killed Bahubali, that type of feeling. So this is very important. Means the person is so much enthusiastic in understanding, knowing our science. This enthusiasm is needed, though what is said in Ragadi Rogan, while telling that it is a Outsukya Moharati Dan Jagan. Like Outsukya is not good for Vaidya, that is excitement or something like that. But curiosity is very important. So even what you can call dedicated reading, studying can also create a kind of curiosity. DZ family, thank you for your comment. So let us start. So continuation. Brahmana hi yata proktam ayurvedam prajapati jagraha niklena adav ashvinau tu punastataha ashvibhyam bhagwan chakraha pratipede he kevalam rishi prokto bharadwaja tasmat chakram upagamat. But it says Brahmana hi yata proktam ayurvedam prajapati. Lord Brahma, as he explained whole of Ayurveda to Prajapati, that is Daksha Prajapati, jagraha niklena adav ashvinau punastataha. Jagraha means grasping, attaining, gaining, getting, taking. So this, what Daksha Prajapati, he took nikhilena yata proktam, complete. Nikhila means complete, fullest of Ayurveda, that is explained as explained by Lord Brahma. He grasped it, he took it, he attained it, and then that was given to Ashwina. They too took it as it is, as a whole, nikhilena. Ashwibhyam Bhagwan Chakraha Pratipede Ha Kevalam means from Ashwini Kumara, Indra. Chakra means Indra. Bhagwan Indra took it as it is. Again here also Yata Proktam Nikhilena. He too took it as a whole of Ayurveda. Pratipede. Here Pratipede means Pratipadana, telling. Pratipede means told or explained. Ha Kevalam, only to Indra. Means it was stopped there. The progression of transfer of or knowledge of Ayurveda was stopped at Bhagwan Indra, Devendra. That is why Rishi Prokto Bharadwaja Tasmat Chakram Upagamat. So that is why Rishigana said that Bharadwaja should go to Indra, because it is stopped there. From him we have to get the knowledge further. So further there is commentary, this detailed explanation is there. But what actually, when you are reading any commentary, the first line of commentary tells the purpose of the quotation, why that particular quotation is said there. So why these 4-line quotation is said, that is Katam Indra eva sharanyo na brahmade ityaha. So what this sloka tells, these 4 lines tell that why Bharadwaja only went to Indra, not Brahma or Daksha Prajapati or Ashwini Kumara. Brahmana ityadi means this sloka means the explanation about why Bharadwaja went to Indra only. That explanation starts from the shloka Brahmana hi ityada, means in between also sometimes lengthy quotations will be there. In between also sometimes Acharyas explain multiple contexts, like multiple set of information will be given. So every time while reading, when we reading at that time, if at all Brahmana ityadav or Ashubhyam ityadav or Rishi Prokto ityadav, if it is coming, that means before that word, what is said, that is the purpose of that quotation. It tells about the purpose of that particular quotation. Okay, now here Brahmana ityadi. Prajapati means Daksha Prajapati, Daksha Nama, Daksha Prajapati. Proktam iti Prakarshena Uktam. Prakarshena Uktam means Prakarshana, Prakarshascha Anavashesha Abhidhanam. Anavashesha means without leaving anything. Without leaving anything, complete. That is what is said. Nikhilena, whole of Ayurveda was told. Prakarshana means completely or thoroughly, elaborately explained. Nikhilena iti anavasheshena, same. Anavashesha, prakarsha, nikhilena, both are same. That is completely. Ashvinautu tataha prajaprate jagruhu. Means Ashwini Kumara gained or took that knowledge from Daksha Prajapati. Atrapi yatha proktam nikhilena cha iti padam tatayeva yojaniyam. That I told while explaining the quotation, that yatha proktam nikhilena is applicable to Brahma, to Prajapati, Prajapati to Ashwini Kumaro, Ashwini Kumaro to Indra. So it is yatha proktam nikhilena is applicable everywhere. Means Lord Brahma, as he told, whole of Ayurveda was taken by Daksha Prajapati. As it was told by Brahma, same whole of knowledge was taken by Ashwini Kumaro from Daksha Prajapati, then by Indra from Ashwini Kumar. Evam Ashvibhyam Bhagwan Shakra Pratipede hi ityatrapi yatha proktam ityadi yojaniyam. Here also that yatha proktam nikhilena iti, it is to be considered. Tena pratipede eva param shakro natu kasmaichid ayurvedam dattavan ityartha. This is very important. After pratipede, it is said na kevalam, it is stopped there completely. It is given to Bhagwan Indra. From there it is stopped. What happened? Natu shakro natu kasmaichid ayurvedam dattavan ityartha. From then Indra has not given Ayurveda to anybody. What is the importance of that? What is said? Why it is said like this? Anenacha grantena nyuna, anenacha grantena nyunadika anyunadika ayurvedam agamopadarshakena yatha brahmana ayurveda jnanam tatendriyasyapi iti darshitam. Means as whole of Ayurveda was there with Lord Brahma, same was there with Indra also. That is what? Yatha proktam nikhilena. So whole was transferred to Daksha Prajapati. Daksha Prajapati, from Daksha Prajapati Ashwini Kumaro took, from Ashwini Kumaro as it is, it was taken by Indra. Now what is there? There is like some many times in class I tell, like there are stages of learning: Aditi, Bodha, Acharana, Pracharana. Aditi means understanding, accepting things as it is. Bodha is evaluation. Why, when, how, all those questions will come. We get discussion and all. In one of my videos, that is how to study Ayurveda, I have elaborately explained. Later you can watch that video. And one more thing, those who have joined for the first time today, you can watch the part 1 video later in my channel. So what is said, last part of that, third one is Acharana. What we learned, that we have to practice. And last one, fourth stage of learning Ayurveda is Pracharana. What we learned from the teachers, from Bodha, Aditi and Bodha, and Pracharana, Acharana, that is to be given to others. Pracharana means preaching, teaching others. That is when we teach others, then the complete, what you can call Adhyana of Ayurveda completes. It is going to be completed then only. So what is said? Indra tviti evam adhikam yadasya yad ayam asankramita vidyatvena shishyarthi. Means Indra has not given it to anybody further. So that is why he was shishyarthi. Means he was desiring of a student to whom he can give the knowledge of Ayurveda. That is very important. He was desiring of giving Ayurveda to somebody. Why? Because what the basics or philosophy, Indian philosophy of education says, Yaduktam, as it is said, Yo hi gurubhya samyak gadaya vidyam na prachantante vasibhya sa kalu nrini gurujanasya mahadeno vidanti. So, if I take knowledge from my teachers, And if I won't give that knowledge to my students, then I will be in runa. What you can call runa um, means something I am not completing. Runa means a debt, loan kind of thing. That loan will be there on me unless until I transfer the knowledge that I gain from my guru to my students. Okay, so that is why what it said, yet I am asankramita vidyatvena. So as Indra has not given the knowledge to anybody else, so that is why he was desiring a student. He was in need of a student. So that is why what happened, Bharadwaja went to Indra. But he said, Yohi Gurubhyaha Samyak Adhyaya Vidyam Na Prachantyante Vasibhyaha. If he gains the knowledge, Gurubhyaha, from his teacher, Samyak Adhyaya, properly learns, but not given it to anybody else, Sa Kalu Runi Gurujanasya. Runi Gurujanasya means he will be in Runa of the Guru. So that is why he has to teach. Ato Akrita Shishatvena Shishartitva Vishesha Yogat Brahmadibhyo Visheshena Indra Eva Sharanya Iti. So Brahma had already one Shishya, that is Daksha Prajapati. Daksha Prajapati had Ashwini Kumaro had Indra. Now Indra was the last person. He had no students. So that is why Ato Akrita Shishatvena, as Indra had no Shishya, he had not made anyone as his Shishya. Shishyartitvat, he was desiring of a student, he was in need of a student. Vishesha Yoga, because of this reason, Brahmadibhyo, among Brahma, Daksha Prajapati, Ashwinam, Visheshena, specifically Indra Eva Sharanyaha. That is why Bharadwaja went to learn Ayurveda from Devendra. I think the DC family might have got the answer why Bharadwaja went to Indra rather than Brahma. Okay. Brahmanastu Paramaguror Vidita Sakala Vedasya Sarvatra Atirohita Mater Ayurveda Jnanam Swata Siddham Eveti Na Guru Antarapekshaha. See, this is also very important. Many times we as the students have that problem, like we tell like if one is in another college, one college, another one is here, your teacher is good, he teaches well, your teacher is good, he teaches well. For us, like such thing will be there. What is there? Brahmanastu Paramaguror Vidita Sakala Vedasya Sarvatra Atirohita Mater. If a guru who has, like for example here, Brahma, from Lord Brahma, these people like Daksha Prajapati, Ashwini Kumaro and Indra, who were learned successively, they had Atirohita Mati. They had very good buddhi, and because of that, if somebody learns Ayurveda under a learned guru, then Swatah Siddhim Meveti, means Ayurveda will work. Ayurveda, the people who learn Ayurveda from learned teachers, they will be successful. Na Guru Antarapeksha. There will be no difference among learning under particular teacher. So what is needed? Dedicated learning and dedicated teaching. If these two are there, then there will be no difference with under whom we are learning. Etaccha Brahmadi Guru Paramparopa Darshanam Ayurvedasya Avipluta Agamopa Darshanartham. See, previously in last session we saw that what happens, why he had, like there is a question, he had to go to Paramaguru, Brahma only, because that bhajana, one honey example was given, like if 1 liter honey is there in one vessel, if you transfer to another vessel, again next another vessel, if we keep on transferring it from vessel to vessel, what happens? The quantity of honey decreases. But here what it says, Etaccha Brahmadi Guru Paramparopa Darshanam Ayurvedasya Aviplutava Agamopa Darshanartham, means during this course of transfer of Ayurveda, there was no vipluti, means there was no loss, there was no lack of transfer of knowledge. It was complete transfer of knowledge were there. And another reason why it is said Guru Parampara, because Mahapurusha Sevitatvena Upadayatu Darshanartham, means Ayurveda was practiced or believed by Mahan Purushas like Bhagwan, Lord Brahma, Daksha Prajapati, Ashwini Kumaro, Devendra and all. So that tells the importance of or what you can call weightage of Ayurveda. That is why Rushi Prokta iti Vakshamana Vrittantena Rushi Pakta. Because of this reason, Rushigana said that Bharadwaja should go and learn Ayurveda under Devendra. Tasmaditi Yasmad Indra Eva Visheshena Sharanyaha. That is why Bhagwan Bharadwaja went under the shelter. Sharanya means shelter or something like that, you can consider. Under the protection, under the guidance of Indra instead of others. Why? Why Ayurveda was needed for Martya Loka on earth? Vignabhuta Yadharoga Pradhurbhuta Shariranam Tapopavasa Adhyayana Brahmacharya Vrutayisham Tada Bhuteshu Anukrosham Puraskritya Maharshaya Sameta Punyakarmana Parshve Himotaha Shubhe. What happened when Vignabhuta Yadharoga Pradhurbhuta Shariranam? Shariranam means the one who is in the Sharira, means human beings, or it's not actually in one more line is there, I have not added that Sakala Sharirinam is not only human beings, including all animals also is said, like even all living beings are considered under Sharirinam. Vignabhuta Yadharoga Pradhurbhuta Sharirinam, for the living beings when this obstacle kind of diseases were started to occur. They were obstructing what? They were obstructing tapa, upavasa, adhyayana, brahmacharya and ayu also. They were disturbing all these things. So that is why what happened? Tada bhuteshu anukrosham. Bhuteshu anukrosham means for all living being. Anukrosham means anukampa, mercy, sympathy, to like sympathize or to find some solution for that under karuna, that karunya will be there. That is anukrosha. Puraskritya maharshaya. Giving importance to that sympathy, all the maharshis, what they did, Sameta Parshve Himota Shubhe, in Himot Parvata, that is in Himalaya, all of them gathered and they gathered to discuss about Punya Karma. Punya Karma means finding solution for this Vignabhuta Roga. So to find solution for those diseases, they all Rushigana gathered in Himalaya Parvata and they started discussion what to do, how to find the solution and all. And this is the commentary. What is there? Atha Katam Rushi Proktam iti Ayurvedasya Martya Lokagame Hetumaha. See what it says, what I told? The first line of the commentary tells the purpose of that shloka. But it says, Katam Rushi Proktam iti Ayurvedasya Martya Lokagame. Why this Rushi told, like Ayurveda, the Ayurveda explained by Maharshis and all, why it came to Martya Loka, that is to the earth. Purpose, why it came to that, Hetu Maha, reason for that, Vignabhuta Ityadi. So that shloka starts from Vignabhuta, as I told previously. Rujanti iti rogaha. Roga means rujanti. Rujanti means suffering, which makes the person suffer. Pradhurbhuta iti avirbhutaha means what is said here. Ayam cha roga pradhurbhava krutayugante bodhavyaham. Bodhavyaha means till Krutayuga. In Krutayuga, that is in Satyayuga, there were no roga, there were no diseases. All were gaining their purusharthas and all. There were no diseases. If at all there were something, they were like in the form of asuras and all. That type of things were there. There were no diseases. And these diseases occurred. Ayam cha roga pradurbhavaha krutayugante bodhavyam. Bodhavyam means to be understood at the end of Krutayuga. Roga pradurbhavam janapadodvamsaniye. So what is roga pradurbhava here? What type of rogas were caused? Janapadodvamsaniye means mass killing diseases like epidemic, endemic, pandemic. That type of diseases started. Pradurbhavascha purvasiddhasyeva avirbhavaha means they were previously determined. Like if you remember from Jara Utpatti, that Daksha Prajapati Homa, in that Adhika, like excess Grita Sevana and all explanations are given. So they were, because of that, Purva Siddhi, they were already decided, means the disease is going to occur like that, it was decided, so that is why diseases occur. Now what is Sharira? Shiryate iti Sharira. Shiryate means something which gets continuously destroyed or goes under destruction. Tadasyat iti Shariri. The one who resides in that Sharira is called as Shariri, means a human being or a living being. Yetena Shariram Swata eva Shiryamanam. Naturally, by this, naturally, Swataya, naturally on its own, automatically, Sharira is Shiryamanam. It is getting destroyed. Roga Sambandhatu Nitaram Shiryate iti Sucheti. So, when a person gets diseased, Shariri gets diseased, then it will it will get destroyed in more quicker succession, in more faster way. So that is why already Sharira is Shiryamana. So if disease come to that Sharira, then the trouble will be more, suffering will be more, and the people die early. Kesham Vignabhuta Ityaha. Vignabhuta means to what these were Vignas, to what these diseases were obstructing. That is what Tapopavasa Ityadi. So I told like sometimes in between also they give the explanation about why or what that line is explaining. See here Vignabhuta iti, that is said Katam, why Ayurveda came to Martyaloka. Okay. Now Vignabhuta for what? It is said Kesham Vignabhuta iti. Kesham Vignabhuta for what they were Vignabhuta? They were Vignabhuta to Tapopavasa. Second line it starts like that. He says Tapopavasa Adhyana Ityadi. By that line I am explaining. Rogagrastha hi sharirina Stapa prabhritini kartum na parayanti vikritatvat. So, if a person gets diseased, then that person, this tapa prabhritini means tapa upavasa adhyana, all those things, performing all those things becomes very difficult. Parayanti means not be suitable, or that person will not be able to perform all those tapa, upavasa, adhyana and all. So, for that, these diseases were causing vigna. Tata Ayu is also there. Ayushcha Marakatvena Kechit Gada Virodakha Bhavanti. So, as some of the diseases are also acting as reducers of age, which are going to reduce the age of an individual. So, that is why they are going to act as Maraka. So, that is why it is said Vignabhuta for Tapa and all, simultaneously for Ayu. Upavasa. See, this is very important. Presently, we consider Upavasa as fasting, but here is very nice definition for that. Upavasaha krodadi parityagaha satyadyanupadanam cha. Upavasa is not skipping food. What it says? Krodadi parityagaha means arishad vargas, we have to leave them. Leaving that and following satya, dharma is called as upavasa. Vachanam hi, that is somewhere it is said. What is upavasa? Upavrattasya papebhyaha sahvaso guno hiha upavasa sa vidnyayo na sharirasya shoshanam. So upavasa is not sharira shoshana, it is avoiding or coming out of, in the means sahvasa means being with, coming out of the company of papa karma or the people who are involved in papa karma, that's who are involved in what you can call adharma karma and all, adharmika karma and all, who are involved in doing some papa, that can be charirika, manasika, vachika, or any kind of papa, that type involving, coming out of that and also following satya and dharma is called as upavasa, and not upavasa sa vidneyo na sharirasya shoshanam iti. Adhyanam vedadhyanam brahmane mokshaya charyam brahmacharyam upastadi nigraha. See, that is upastadi nigraha means avoiding vyavaya. Vritam ipsita kamo niyama. Niyama, I think all of you have studied in Swastharutta. Niyama is, we can call a personal discipline for something. So here what is said? Vritam ipsita kamo. It is, ipsita kamo means I have decided to do something. For example, if I am decided to take come live every Monday and Thursday at 6 p.m. So I have to restrict, I have to set a set of rules, or what you can call a kind of structure. I should make it structure in such a way that I should, without fail, I should come live at 6 p.m. on Monday and Thursday. That is ipsita kama. Ipsita kama means we have decided to gain something or do something. For that, what vrita we do? Vrita means what actions we take, that is called as niyama. That is a personal discipline for a predetermined cause. Okay. Ayuruktam. Here it is, kama is ayukama. Isn't it? We are aiming for Dirgayu. So that is the niyama for Ayukama. So for Dirgayu, what discipline I have to follow, that is called as niyama in this context. Anukrosham iti anukampa, as I told, mercy or sympathy towards Bhutagrama, that is all living beings. Puraskritya, Adritya. Puraskritya means giving more importance to that. Adritya means adharana or importance to that or respect to that, giving more respect to the anukampa among living beings. Yetena prani rogaharanam eva pradhanam ayurveda upagamena Maharshinam Phalam. So, what was the purpose of that meeting? The purpose of the meeting was to get the Ayurveda, which is going to eradicate or is going to cure the diseases. That is Prani Roga Haranam. Prani Roga means all living beings. So, which are going to cure the diseases of these living beings. That Ayurveda was the result of that Ayurveda. So, that is why they were discussing to bring how to bring Ayurveda to the earth. In this, Maharshi is there, Maharshi Proktaha, so Rishi Proktaha. In that, what is said? Mahantascha te Rishayas Maharshaya. Means among Rishis, who Mahan Rishis, Sreshta Rishi are called as Maharshis. In Rishi, there is 4 types of Rishis. Anena Chaturvida api Rishayaha. Some people say there are 4 types of Rishis. Which are there? Rushika, Rushiputra, Devarshayo, Maharshayascha, Randhante. That is, in Chaturveda Rishi, first one is Rushika. Rushika means the wife of Maharshi. Rushiputra, the son or the children of Maharshi. Devarshi, Devamka Rishi, that is Saptarshi, and even Narada comes in that. And Maharshi. Okay, these are the 4 Rishis. Maharshanugamitva Rishikadinamapi Grahanam. So, as Rishika and Rishiputra are always Anugami, means they will be following all the lifestyle discipline of Maharshi. So that is why they are also considered under Chaturveda Rishi. Okay. Now, who and all gathered there? Who and all gathered to discuss about how to bring Ayurveda to the earth and who is going to bring that one and all. So this is the list of Maharshis. See that there also why these many names, all the Rishi names or those who gathered there, why all the names were taken, for that also there is a reason. I will tell you. Angira Jabandagnischa Vasishtaha Kashyapo Bhruguhu Atreyo Gautamaha Sankhyaha Pulastyo Narado Asitaha Agastyo Vamadevascha Markandeya Ashwalayanam Parikshi Bhikshuratriyo Bharadwaja Kapinjalaha Vishwamitra Ashwamaratyau च भार्गवश्चवनो अभिजितः गार्ग्य शांडिल्यो कौडिल्यो वार्क्षी देवगालवौ सांकृत्यो बैजवापिश्च कुशिको बादरायणः बडीशः शरलोमा च काप्यकात्यायना उभौ कांकायनः कैकेशयो धौम्यो मरीच कश्यपौ शर्कराक्षो हिरण्याक्षो लोकाक्ष पिंगिरेव च शौनकः शाकुनेयश्च मैत्रेयो मैमतायिनी Vaikhanasa Valikilyastata cha Anye Maharshaya. Not only these, still many of other Rishis also gathered there. How they were? Brahmadhyanasya Nidayo Damasya Niyamasya cha Tapastejasha Deepta Huyamana Ivagnayaha Sukopavishtaste Tatra Punyam Chakruhu Khatam Imam. So all these Rishi Maharshis gathered there. How were they? They were the Nidhi. Nidhi means a kind of, what is it? Nidaya Eva, Nidayo Akshaya Sthanam. Akshaya, there is no like, what you can call? Immense source of Brahmadhyana, Dhamma, that is self-control, Niyama, that is discipline. These Rishis were having this Nidhi. They had all these. And because of Tapa, Tejasa, Dipta, because of continuous tapas charya, they had complete complexion, dipta, they were appearing as bright, huyamana eva agnayaha, as if a burning flame, they were, they were so much lustrous, they were appearing like that. Sukopavishta stay, all these were, Sukopavishta means, they all were seated comfortably in Himavat Parvata. Tatra punyam chakruhu khatam Katha Mimam. So, to discuss about this Punya Katha of the story of, or the how Bhagwan Bharadwaja brought Ayurveda to the earth. They were gathered there to discuss about that. But he said, Bahurushinam atra, Bahurushinam atra kirtanam grantado papakshe hetutvena. See, why I told even listing of all the main rishis is one of the purpose is Bahurushi Nam Atra Kirtanam Grantado Papakshay Hetutvena. See what our philosophy says, even by taking the names of our Maharshis, our Gurus and all, gods and goddesses, all Papakshay takes place. There are so many studies also there which can explain, like pronunciation of Sanskrit is having their own significance on all the cranial nerves and all. There are so many studies. If you search on internet, you will find that at a particular, like however that Aksharutpatti is said, like that Maheshwara Sutra, Nanadara Kaunava Panchavaram, in that while pronouncing which part, tongue, lips and all touch, there as per the modern, there are studies, they say that those are the spots of all the cranial nerves. So some of the mantras are for Buddhivardhana, some are for getting sleep, some are for getting longevity, some are for getting calmness of the mind, some are for what we can call like getting more medha, like that, getting rid of the disease and all. All those, when we are pronouncing, we'll be touching those spots of these cranial nerves. Because of that, the physiological or bodily changes takes place. That some studies are there. So here, that is what it is said. Bahurushi nam atra, or Bahurishi nam atra kirtanam grantado papakshay hetutvena, and tata Ayurvedasya evam vida mahapurusha sevitatvena sevyatopadarsanartam cheti. Also, Ayurveda is sevya, means it is accepted and practiced and believed by Mahapurusha, such Maharshis. That is why sevyatvam, that is why it is good for each and every individual to follow Ayurveda, to adopt Ayurveda, to practice Ayurveda, to use Ayurveda principles in our day-to-day life. So it also tells that Ayurveda is accepted by each and every one. Nidaya Eva Nidayo Akshaya Sthana. That is, there is no like limit for the Brahmadhyana, there is no limit for self-control and discipline. That is what it says. Now, further, what happened there? What happened there? Dharmartha kama mokshanam arogyam moolam uttamam rogasthasya apahartaraha shreyaso jivitasya cha pradhurbhuto manusyanam antarayo mahanayam kha syat tesham shamupaya ityuktva dhyanam astita atate sharanam shakram dadrushur dhyana shakshusha sa vakshati shamupaya yatavad amara prabhu. So all these Maharshis gathered there, as they were gathered there to bring some solution for that rogas which were disturbing, like tapopwas and all, almost simultaneously they were disturbing the arogya, which is the source of purushartha chatushtayas. But he said, dharmartha kama mokshanam arogyam moolam uttamam. Uttamam is said to be here, it is the first moola, best, okay, or important source. Health of an individual is said to be the main source of attaining dharma, artha, kama and moksha. Okay. Rogaha tasya apahartaraha. These rogas are, tasya means arogyasya. Rogaha arogyasya apahartaraha. Simultaneously, shreyasho divitasya, good lifespan or good life of an individual is also disturbed by rogaha. Hartaraha shreyaso jivitasya also. Good life also disturbed by rogas. Pradhurbhuto manusyanam antarayo mahanayam. Antaraya means between, during the course of attainment of purusharthas, these rogas, pradhurbhuta mahanayam gambhira. Okay, the very difficult diseases occurred which started disturbing the attainment of purusharthas. So that is why kasyat tesham shamupayah. Then what is the solution for doing shamana or overcoming these diseases or curing these diseases? Ityuktva. Like that they all said and went into dhyana. Dhyanam astitaha. They all went into dhyana. So during dhyana, dadrushu dhyana chakshusha. Dadrushu means see. They saw by their dhyana chakshu that atate sharanam shakram. Only solution is we need to go under the protection of Shakra. Shakra means Indra. We need to go under the Sharana of Indra. Savakshati shamopayam yatavad amara prabhu. Yatavad means as Brahma gave that knowledge to Daksha Prajapati and all, that is going to, the only person who is going to give that knowledge is Indra. Savakshati, that person is going to explain or tell Shama Upayaha, the solution for overcoming these diseases. They all, by their Divya Drishti, they found Indra as the only source, only solution to overcome these diseases. In the commentary, Dharana Dharmaha, such a Atma Samavetaha, Karya Darshanaanumeyaha, means something which does dharana, which protects individuals or society, that is called as dharma. In other places it is said Shastra Vihitatvam Dharmatvam, means what our Shastras tell us to do, follow, rules and regulations like Dinacharya, Rutucharya, Sadvrita and all. This, following that is called as Dharma. Shastra Vihitatvam Dharmatvam. There is one more commentary. Artha Suvarnadihi. Artha means like profit or money, whatever it is. Suvarna, at that time it was Swarna, like that, that is Artha. Kamyata iti Kamo Vanita Parishangadi, that is sexual desires. Mokshaha Samsara Vimokshaha, getting free, becoming free from this Martyaloka and merging into Paramatma, that is Moksha. Arogyam Roga Abhavat Dhatu Samyam. What is Arogya? Arogya means Roga Abhavat Dhatu Samya. Dhatu Samya, in the absence of Roga, is called as Arogya, or absence of Roga is Dhatu Samya, and that is Arogya. Moolam Karanam. Moolam means Karanam, the reason for. Uttamam iti Pradhanam. Uttamam means Pradhana, main Pradhana Karanam. That is Arogyam Pradhana Karanam. Moolam Uttamam Pradhana Karanam. Karanam Pradhanam or Pradhana Karanam. Tena Arogyam Chaturvarge Pradhanam Karanam. Chaturvarga, that is Purushartha Chatushtayas. Dharma Artha Kama Mokshanam. For these, Arogya is the Pradhana Karanam. Roga Grahitasya Kochidapi Purusharte Asamartatvat Ityuktam. That is, if a person gets diseased, then that person will not be able to attain the Purusharthas. That is why it is said Kochidapi Roga Grahitasya Kochidapi Purusharte Asamartatvat Iti Uktam. As a person, diseased person will not be able to attain the Purusharthas, so that is why Arogya is said here. Tasya apahartaraha iti arogyasya apahartaraha. That is the one who is going to bring ill health or who is going to disturb health of an healthy individual. Idam evacha roganam arogya apaharanam yad anartha labha. That is, when arogya of an individual is disturbed, then artha labha, that is purusharthas, will not be attained. Na punarutpanno roga paschad arogyam apaharati. That is what it is said. Here this is bhava bhavayoho paraspara abhavatmakatvat. But it is said like na punarutpanno roga paschad arogyam apaharati. Means first roga utpatti takes place, and then it's not like first roga utpatti takes place and then arogya harana happens. They happen simultaneously. Arogya goes on reducing because of our lifestyle, food style and all, then roga utpatti takes place. Because bhava bhava, both are, one is like arogya, abhava is roga. Okay, roga bhava is anarogya. So both are having opposite meaning. So that is why both cannot exist simultaneously. So arogya goes on reducing because of lifestyle, food style and all. Because of that, roga pradurbhava takes place. Atra sukahita jivopagato dharmadhyupagate neva labdaha. So Sukha hita jivopagato, how well-being of an individual is disturbed, how it is understood? It is understood by the non-attainment of Purusharthas. When a person fails to attain Purusharthas, then it is understood that that person's well-being is disturbed. Tena vayam mokshamaha. Shreha shabdena samanyabhyudayit vachina dharmadayo abhidiyante jivita shabde nacha jivita matram yato jivita swarupeneva sarva pranina Nirupadhyaya. What I told, it is not only human beings. Sarva Jivitam, Yato Jivitam Swarupeneva, Sarva Praninam, all living beings are to be considered in that. Yatvat Yatvat Tatanta Dukka Graitasya Jivitam. Oh, this is not needed. This is lots of Adhyatmika is there, so that we will skip. Here, Dhyanam Samadhi Vishesha means the Rishi is going into Samadhi Avastha. Tad Upalabdhi Sadhanatvat, by going into Dhyana, by going into Samadhi, they get one source, that is Sadhana Chakshu. They develop, what is that? Dhyanandriya. In Chakshurendriya, there is two are there. Or what is that? Pitta. What is that? Like Jnana and Darshana, like it is that then. So like that it is Jnana Chakshu. Because of Jnana Chakshu, they understood Indra was the only solution. Then after that, when they came to know that it is the only Indra who is going to give the solution, then they ask one question. Kah Sahasraksha Bhavanam Gachet Prastum Shachipatim Aham Arte Niyunjeyam Atreti Pratamam Vachaha Bharadwajo Abravit Tasmat Drushibihi Sa Niyojitaha. So when they asked, when entire Rishigana asked, Ka, who will go to Gachet, will go to Sahasraksha Bhavanam. Sahasraksha means Indra Bhavana, Indra palace to Indra. Prushtum Shachipatum, that is Shachi means wife of Indra. So Shachipati is Indra. Prushtum means to ask about the solution for these diseases. Who will go? Aham Arte, for this moment, Aham Arte Niyujam Ayam Atreti Pratamam Vachaha. Ayam means Bharadwaja. Bharadwaja, first person to tell that for this purpose, Artha means purpose. For this purpose, Ayam Niyojayet. You appoint me for this work, for this task. Vachaha said. Bharadwajo Abravit Tasmat Drushibihi Sa Niyojayet. Bharadwaja automatically on his own he told that he want to go. So that is why entire Rishigana decided that he will be sent. They appointed him as the person who is going to seek Ayurveda from Indra. Atayeteshu Madhye, Atayeteshu Madhye means among all these Rishigana, Bharadwaja, first Bharadwaja, Katam Indram Upagamam Ityadi. Why among all these Acharyas? Why Bharadwaja only went? I told you, why. The first line of commentary always tells the purpose of the lines, the main shloka. Atha eteshu madhye Bharadwaja katam indram upagamam ityadyaha. But is among all these rishis, why katam, that is why Bharadwaja only went to Indra. That is what this quotation is going to say. How it is start? It starts from ka ityadi. So arte prayojana, purpose. Aham arte, for this purpose. Nijayam, Vyapareyam means appoint me, select me, like that. By this, what is said, Anena Prakaranena, by this scene or by this situation, by listening to this or by reading this, what we come to know, Anena Prakaranena, Bharadwajasya Ayurvedagame, Visheshena Artitvat, Na Preranam Miti Darshitam Bhavati. So, it was his own intention. He was not influenced by anybody. Na Preranam. He was not influenced by anybody. Nobody forced Bharadwaja that you go and bring the knowledge. It was on his own he decided that I will go to Bhagwan Indra and learn Ayurveda. Sa Shakrabhavanam Gatva Surarishi Gana Madhyagam Dadarsha Balahantaram Dipyamana Ivanalam. So Abhigam mein Jayashirbhir Abhinandya Sureshwaram Provacha Vinaya Dhiman Rushinam Vakyam Uttamam Vyadayo hi samutpanna sarvaprani bhayankaraha tadruhi me shamupayam yathavad amara prabho tasmai pravacha bhagwan ayurvedam shatakratu padair alpair matim bhutva vipulam paramarshayeh. So after that, what happened? Bharadwaja went to Shakrabhavana. Sa Shakrabhavanam Gatva. Sa is Bharadwaja. What he did? He entered Shakrabhavana. That is, he went to Indra Asthana palace. Sura Rishi Gana Madhyagam. That is, the Indra was sitting among the whole Devarshis and all Deva, other, because he is Devendra, king of all the gods. So all the gods and goddesses were sitting there, Rishi Muni were sitting there. Then he saw, Dadarsha means he saw, that Bharadwaja saw whom? Balahantaraha. Bala is called as Asura. Bala is name upon Asura who was killed by Hantara, means killed by whom? Indra. So that is why Bhagavan Indra is also called as Balahantaraha. Devendra is also called as Balahantara. By seeing Balahantara, how he was appearing, Indra? Dipyamana Ivanalam. He was appearing very bright like flame. So Abhigamya Jayashirbir Abhinandya Sureshwaram. So after going in front of Indra, he started praising Indra and giving what you can call Ashirvada and salutations and all to the Sureshwara. That is Abhinandana means congratulating or like talking good. Usually we see like praising them. Whenever you might have seen in some mythological stories and all, when Devendra comes to Kailasa, or when Narada Maharshi comes to Kailasa, or Narada Maharshi goes to Kshirosagar and all, then in the beginning they start saluting and then they start praising the god, Vishnu or Shiva and all. So by that they are going to get the Kripa, they are going to get what you can call blessings from their god. So like that Bhagwan Bharadwaja was doing them. Provacha Vinayad. So then he told. Provacha means it's not prakarshena, clearly or completely, in short. Vinayad, with Vinaya, with politeness. Dhiman, that is Dhiman means Bharadwaja. He was Matiman. Rushinam Vakyam Uttamam. So what the Rishi Gana said, Bhagwan Bharadwaja, that you go and seek the solution for the rogas to Indra. So same lines were told or expressed by Bharadwaja in front of Indra in complete politeness. In complete politeness and in complete totality. What he says, what was the statement or the lines they were told by the Rishigana? Vyadayohi samutpanna sarvaprani bhayankaraha, means on earth severe diseases are occurring for all the living beings. Tadbruhi me shamupayam yatavad amara prabhu. Tadbruhimi means you tell me the shama upaya. Me means me. You tell me the solution for that. Yathavad, as it is told to you by Ashvinadhav. Okay, so Amara Prabhu, that is Indra, Devendra. Tasmai Provacha Bhagwan Ayurveda Shatakratuhu Padair Alpair Matim Budva Vipulam Maharshaye. So then, after hearing the words of Bharadwaja, Devendra Provacha told the Ayurveda to Bharadwaja how Padair Alpair, in very less words or in very less what you can call words, Pada is words, or in less sentences or in very short way, he told Ayurveda to Bharadwaja. Why in short? Matim Budhva Vipulam Paramarshaye, means Bharadwaj, he saw, Indra understood the Mati, the Buddhi of Maharshi, that is Bhagwan Bharadwaja. So that is why he explained, he gave complete Ayurveda in short. In very few words, he explained complete Ayurveda to Bharadwaja. So further in commentary, Provacha iti Samyak Uvacha means completely. It's not Prakarshena, elaborately, no. It is perfectly. That is Provacha, Samyak Uvacha. Natu Prashabdo Prapanchartaha. That is what? Not elaboration, not indeed, like not dragging, like sometimes I do. Not like that. It is Provacha. Exactly what is to be told, in that way it was told. Padair Alpair iti Yuktatvat. This part, here also Provacha is there, there also it is said. Why it is said? Bhagwan, same Provacha is here also. Both side it is Samyak Uvacha and it is explained in less words. So here why it is to be considered as Provacha as Alpapada? Because as Samyak Uvacha, Padair Alpair iti Yuktatvat. Here it is said Padair Alpair Provacha. Provacha Bhagwan Ayurvedam Shatakratuhu Padair Alpair. In less words, in less short, he explained Ayurveda to who? He explained Ayurveda, Indra explained Ayurveda to Bharadwaja. Why in short? Because Kasmat Padairalpair Uvacha. Why Indra told in very less words or in very in short to Bharadwaja, Mathim Budva Vipulamiti. Vipulamati, as Bharadwaja was highly intelligent, his buddhi was Ati Prakhara. Because of that, Indra explained Ayurveda in short. So Yasmad Vipulamatim Bharadwajam Pratipannavan Tasmat Padair Alpair Uvacha Iti Bhavaha. So as Indra Devendra understood that Bharadwaja is very intelligent, he is having very good buddhi. So that is why Pratipannam means by understanding that. Indra understood that. So that is why he explained entire Ayurveda in very less words. What is Mati then? Matischa Bahu Vishayattvena Upacharad Vipula iti Uchyate. So Mati means Bahu Vishaya. By reading so many things, Adhyayana and all, Adhyayana, Adhyapana, Vrata and all, by that what buddhi we get, that is called as Mati. Sacha Mati, how that Mati comes? Sushrusha, Shravana, Grahana, Dharanoha Poha, Tattvavi Nivesha iti Vipula Buddhavya. Mati, how becomes Vipula? Mati becomes Vipula by Sushrusha. Sushrusha means actually serving our teachers, like it is said, what is that? Tadvidya Acharya Seva, Paratantra Avlokanam. In that Buddhi Medakarogana, it is said that Tadvidya Acharya Seva. Acharya Seva is Sushrusha, serving the teacher, serving the Rishi Munis. Shravana, by hearing and dedicatedly hearing, listening and following. Grahana, gaining that. Dharana, holding that knowledge and having own uhapoha vitarka. By that what happens? Mati becomes Vipula. Vipula Bodhavya. Because of that Mati becomes Vipula. Atracha Indrena Divya Drisha. Some people explain that before Bharadwaja tell anything to Indra, Devendra only understood by his Divya Chakshu that why Bharadwaja has came to him and all. And then Bharadwaja explains in detail like that it is there. So for that it is said, Atra cha Indrena Divyadrisha Bharadwaja Abhiprayam Agrata Eva Budva. Means what Bharadwaja is come for. That was understood by Indra only, in the beginning only. Ayurveda Upadishtaha. That is why Ayurveda was explained to him. That why it is said like that? Because Bharadwaja told Pro Vacha, it is said, he explained his problem in very short manner, in very concise manner. So by that only Devendra understood what actually Bharadwaja has come for, what he want to gain. So what he does, Divya Drisha Bharadwajam Abhiprayam Agrata Eva. Already before he tell anything, he understood. Devendra understood that Budva Ayurveda Upadishtaha. So that is why only solution for his problem is Ayurveda. There are so many Shastras, Jyotish Shastra is there like that, so many Shastras are there. So Ayurveda is the only solution for him. So that is why Devendra explained Ayurveda to Bharadwaja. Tena Bharadwajasya Indra Pruchadiha na darshitaha. So that is why Bharadwaja went and explained everything and he asked, tell me Ayurveda like that. It is not explained. Bharadwaja not said that you tell me Ayurveda. He not told like that. So that is what it said. Tena Bharadwajasya Indra Pruchadiha na darshita. That is why it is not said that Bharadwaja told Indra that you give me Ayurveda. Kimva, or it may be Bhutam api Indra Kimva, Bhutam api Indra Pruchadi. Even if it exists that Bharadwaja asked in detail explained in detail about the problems and asked you give me this, that and all to the Indra. Grantha Vistara Bhayadiha na likitam. So as if we go on explaining all, even if it is there, if we go on explaining all that, Grantha becomes too long. So that is why to overcome that is not explained here. So last another 5 minutes we will wind up. What is that Alpapada? So what type of Ayurveda was given to Bharadwaja? Hetulinga Aushadha Jnanam Swasthatura Parayanam Trisutram Shashvatam Punyam Bhugdeyam Pitamaha. So entire Ayurveda was told to Bharadwaja in the form of Hetu, Linga and Aushadha Jnana. So Hetu, Linga, Aushadha Jnanam Swasthatura Parayanam Trisutram Shashvatam Punyam Bhugdeyam Pitamaha. But it is that Hetu of Swastha, Hetu of Atura, linga of swastha, linga of atura, aushada of well-being, aushada of ill health. Okay, parayana, learning that or following that. Three sutram, three sutra, Ayurveda is explained in the form of three sutra, that is hetulinga and aushadhyam. Shashwatam punyam bubudeyam pitamaha. So Ayurveda, this shastra, following shastra, Ayurveda shastra is punya karma, and it is said to be shashwata. Why it is shashwata? It is bubudeyam pitamaha. It is not created by anybody. It is something which originates, it has to end somewhere. So Ayurveda is not created. If it is something is created, means it is going to end. So Ayurveda is anadi. It was bubudeyam. It manifested within Lord Brahma. It existed in Brahma only. It has not come from anywhere to Brahma. Brahma has not learnt Ayurveda from anybody. He has not written Ayurveda. It was existing in him only. Brahma itself is anadi. There is no adi for Brahma. There is no antya for Brahma. Similarly, as something that was manifested within Brahma, bubude, that manifested within Brahma, that because of that Ayurveda is shashwata. That is why Ayurveda is nitya. Yadrusho asav alpa padair upadishtam Ayurveda stamaha. So in what way Ayurveda was explained in alpa pada? Yadrusho sav alpa padair upadishtam Ayurveda. Yadrusha, how that Ayurveda was explained in Alpapada. That is this. Ayurveda stam aha, that it is hetu ityadi. As I told, the first line of commentary tells the purpose of shloka, and the second word that is written will be telling the shloka starts from here. That is hetu ityadi, hetu lingaushad ityadi. Hetu lingaushad jnanam iti, hetuadini jnayante, anena iti, hetu lingaushad jnanam. So, Ayurveda understands or learns about hetu, linga and aushadha jnana. So that is why hetu linga jnayante, hetu linga aushadha jnayante iti hetu linga aushadha jnanam. Yavacha Ayurveda vacham tavat hetuadi antarbhutam ityartha. So whenever the word Ayurveda comes, in that it is to be considered that Ayurveda is three sutra Ayurveda only. Tavat, how long Ayurveda is told? Till then, Hetwadi Antarbhutam Ityartha. This Ayurveda is having, it is including, it is having three sutras, that is Hetu, Adi, Hetu, Linga and Aushadha. Hetu Grahanena Sannikrishta Viprakashta Vyadi Hetu Grahanam. Linga Grahanena cha Vyadi Arogyasya cha Kritsnam Lingam Uchate. All the signs of well-being, that is Swastha Lakshana and Aswastha Lakshanas, all those. Tena Vyadi Arogye api linga shabda vachaha. So linga is applicable to for both well-being as well as for the disease. Aushadha grahanena sarva patya avarodha. Aushadha is not only medicine, all patya which is going to make a person free from disease. Not only medicine. Ahara, vihara, vichara. All will come under aushadha. Aushadha grahanena cha sarva patya avarodha. Sorry. Aushadhigranena cha sarvapatya avarodha. All are going to be considered in that. They get involved in that. Swasthaturayoho param utkrishtam ayanam marga iti swastatura parayanam. What is the best ayana marga? What is the best line or source or the path to maintain health of an healthy individual and get cure an ill healthy and unhealthy person? That marga is called as utkrishta marga, sreshta marga is called as Swastatura Parayana. What is that marga? That is practice of Three Sutra Ayurveda. Pitamaho api yam Three Sutram bubude tan indriya provachaha. So Pitamaha, that is Brahma also bubude, that origined Three Sutra Ayurveda only was there with him also. That only was given to Daksha Prajapati, that was given to Ashwini Kumara gave that to Indra, and Devendra gave that to Bharata. Same provacha, same was given. Yetena tam yatha brahma tri sutram bubude tata eva hetulinga aushadha jnanam indraha provacha iti aviplutagama darshanam agamam darshayati. So what it says further, again it is justifying that Three Sutra Ayurveda, how it originated, how it was manifested in Lord Brahma, and how he gave that to successively, and same was given to Indra also, same was taken by Indra also from Ashwini Kumara, and same complete knowledge, that is Yatha Proktam Nikilena Three Sutra Ayurveda, was given to Bharadwaja also. Aviplutam, there was no any missing. Bubuda iti na kritavan. Bubuda means it is not created. Bubuda is not created. Ayurveda was not created, but it manifested in the Brahma, which was existing already in them, in Lord Brahma. Atayevokta, that is why it is said Shashwata. Shashwata means Nityam Ityartha. Means it's not going to end anywhere. Ayurveda is not going to end anywhere. Okay, I think hope I was able to explain thoroughly, and hope I was able to give something new which you were not knowing. I don't know. You all will be knowing. It's not like something new, but just tried what commentaries tell about that. So friends, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe if you are not yet subscribed, and also share the information of Samhita Pathana, and also these videos will be available in my channel. You can share those videos with all your friends and those who are in need, and simultaneously if you have any like doubts, queries and all, and also your views, opinions, like that one, like why Bharadwaja went to Indra only, whatever your opinions, please type in the comment section, and see you again on coming Monday. Hope next Monday, coming Monday, we will start sharp at 6. You all pray for that with me. There should not be any Vigna Bhuta for us also. And thank you for watching the video. Take care, stay healthy, stay happy, happy learning. Thank you.